he didn't say anything, right? She was doing all the talking, and he was like, I don't know what I need to say, right? Which tells me that she is the one who doesn't want to be with him, and she just wants to smash. Because the thing about it is, sometimes I would say 50% of the time, the woman don't want a relationship. She just wants to have sex. And she is having this boundary of I don't want to be with you. I just want you to pull up and do whatever and then leave. So that's super normal. And we men are totally okay with that. So if I was in that scenario, I would probably do the same thing. So hold on, what she say? Because I don't want to tell her business because it's going to make her look a certain way. Let her control the narrative because as a man, I don't give a damn. So I'm just going to stand here and don't say nothing.
Can I ask you a question?
We already
asked the man. Y'all never
answered.
Wait, guys, y'all never answered the question. I want to know if you hit. Just answer this question. Like for me, I want to know from the fellas if y'all hit and y'all are friends with benefits. Is it? I know it's a possibility you can move past that because that's common sense.
Yeah,
but,
nothing wrong.
But wait, what's the probability of that? Like 9 times out of 10, 5 times out of 10, 1 time out of 10, you meet a girl, smash her, first, second night. Are you gonna take the time to get to know her and date her? I just want to.
Well, they've been talking for. They've been something for two months, according to what they said. So we don't know when they had sex. So when they had sex, sometimes matter and sometimes doesn't matter. Let's just assume that he didn't smash in 2 days or whatever. I would definitely consider this, depending on where she's going and where I'm going, or how the year goes.
Let me rephrase that then. Since he smashed yesterday and they've been dating for 2 months, but they still calling each other friends and they've been dating for 2 months.
No, they've been dating for 2 months, but she chooses to call them friends, and he's like, okay, because we don't care. That's what happened.
This is the thing. They're not really dating. They're
not.
He probably thinks they're dating. She is saying we're just friends.
Right.
So
if he's spending money on her, he's spending money on her.
He ain't spending no money on her.
I don't know.
They was walking down the street with a cup.
Oh, okay. I don't know. But regardless, they boyfriend and girlfriend. They boyfriend and girlfriend.
They're not boyfriend and girlfriend. What are you talking about?
They boyfriend and girlfriend. They friends. They're not. They friends though. That's what they did. That's what it is. That's they friends. They boyfriend girlfriend. That's what you gonna call them. That's the way I see it. We friends. That's my boyfriend girlfriend. Because every girlfriend that has their time. Like you gonna have your time. You probably didn't have. I don't know. Like me personally, I probably had 3, 4, 5 girlfriends. Right back in the day when I was looking at that. But everybody I hooked up with had a position on the team. We had time. They had a position, so like we was friends, but at the end of the day, I always had a number one who was doing it when I look at it. But if I want to make that number one and really get locked in, I'm gonna get engaged with her. We're not gonna have this conversation. But regardless, it's always up in the air. Regardless if we date, that's why it's a timeline for dudes. Dudes gotta have a timeline when you decide to mess with a female because you have to understand, like you can't waste no time. You get too caught in. If you go 2, 3, 4 years, you wasting time, bro. No, you gotta get to it.
So you said wait a minute, I just want to clarify. You said men shouldn't waste time, but they've been talking for 2 months and they still in the friend stage. That means they're wasting time.
We don't waste time. I have no idea what he's saying. We don't waste time. I've never in my life wasted time having sex with a woman. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard.
You said what?
I've never in my life wasted time having sex with a woman. I actually wasted time being in a relationship with a woman.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't pull myself off of the date out of the dating pool.
Out of the dating market.
The woman that I actually want to be with.
That's what he's saying.
I can't be with.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm not wasting time having sex with a woman because I'm still open to being with another woman.
Exactly.
That's the only time I'm wasting time when I'm in a relationship.
So is she wasting time? If she not, how is she supposed to act in this situation? Can I ask y'all this?
She set the narrative.
Wait, I gotta paint the scenario. They're friends, they freaking. Can they both go outside of that arrangement if they have
verbalized set that boundary.
And are you, wait a minute, are you okay as a man being in that situation? Letting her
well, let me explain, Ali.
All right, we're gonna let Lego go, and we gotta get to other people that haven't spoken yet.
Okay, the way I operate, if me and a girl decides to sleep together, there's an understanding that this ain't gonna turn into nothing, and we just sleeping together. Because one thing I'm never gonna do is waste a woman's time and make her feel like, no, he's my man, and if she meets another guy, she don't give him her number. No, go get that dude's number, because I don't want you, like, you're not off the market, right? So with all that being said, when a man and a woman are doing whatever they're doing, and if one person turns around and says, hey, I'm seeing somebody that may be serious, you're just like, okay. And this may sound bad, but I'll just wait until he don't want it no more, and then we go back to normal. And that usually happens around, like, it's November right now.
You see her
hold on, y'all.
By March, we back smashing because he don't want to be with her after
Right, let me get Paradise in there. Go ahead, Paradise.
I'm gonna be honest. As far as this video is concerned, she likes him. She actually likes him, and she really, has some form of poweress in this situation because he's outside with her after they've had sex and they've only been dating for a month. If a man is only wanting to have sex with you, you're not going outside with him. The fact that they're outside as a couple, mitigating around each other, I mean, it's obvious they like each other. He also respects her because he let her speak above and basically tell the situation. But I can tell he's placed in front of her some form of boundary for her to speak that way. But I will say I want women to stop doing what she did, which is issuing out the sex, basing it on friendship, knowing that you like this man, and then you're just letting it go with the flow, because all of that does is flop for you. If you want him, you need to stop walking into situations lying, saying you don't want a relationship, lying, saying, oh, I'll just take the sex, and trying to wager it back and forth, because you will lose in the end. And then 6 months later, when you're attached, you're wondering why he's in a relationship. It's because the girl who came behind you came in it very intentional, saying she wanted him to be her man. So in this particular situation, I will say I like how they have their own dynamic. He watched what she said and he responded. To me, that let me know not only was he not going to tell her business, but he wanted to let her express what she was comfortable with. That's what I took from it. But I will say she heard him loud and clear when he said, oh, we don't want anything, this, that, and the third, because of the way that she walked into the situation. But she likes him, and she likes him by letting on the fact that they had already had sex. Nobody forced that out of her. If she wanted to carry the lie, she would have carried the lie.